Just about 25 minutes in the right side of 8 o'clock. Welcome to WVS Radio 1170 AM 107.9 FM. Yours to the Duke of Earle. Here with you right up until 9 o'clock. Don't forget, in a few minutes or so, I'll be talking to the mayor of Sunrise in the studios here. So make sure that you stick with me and get some good information. Also, it's time to celebrate Jamaica heritage with style, culture, and plenty of vibes. The Jamaican women of South Florida proudly present Sweet and Dandy Meets School Days, a one-of-a-kind emancipation celebration on Friday, July 31st, 2026 at R&D Sport Bar, 6531 Sunset Strip, that's in Sunrise, between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. Come and enjoy great music, delicious food, dancing, laughter, unforgettable memories. Ticket just $30. Yes, $30. You can go to jwofsd.eventbrite.com and get your ticket. Walker's Barber Shop, located at 6941 West Commercial Boulevard, open daily for your convenience. Don't forget, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are special days. Tuesdays for the young children and Wednesdays for the elders, especially those who have white hair in their head like myself. And it's mentioned the Duke of Earle, and you get it for half price. And don't forget to check out Janet Natural Hairstyle, Locks, Braid. Call them at 954-960-5964. Ask for Sheldon, Big Mark, Little Mark. Also gonna ask for the big man, Sean. Yes, and my good friend Rasta. Also Maurice. Tell him the Duke of Earle give you information. And don't forget the Duke of Earle homecoming to Sandals Ochi. That's in Jamaica. 5 days and 4 nights for just $2,000. The only thing you don't have there is airfare. Everything is paid for. 5 days and 4 nights. Transfer from the hotel, food, alcoholic drink, beverages, water sport, free Wi-Fi, a big party cruise, and guess what? Dance night and the big ball for just $2,000. You can't miss that one. Call 1-800-327-1991, option number 4, extension 2781. That's 1-800-327-1991, option number 4. Extension 2781. Or you can call me, the Duke, at 954-336-6223. Yes, man. I come to an end with all the information. Don't tell me you don't hear it. Don't call me, tell me you don't hear it. All right? But it's time for me to go over to Studio B and talk to the man who wants to take away my seat. The mayor of Sunrise, Mr. Mike Ryan. Let me just hold on here and go straight over to him. Mike, how you doing?
Good night, Duke. How are you?
I am here. Everything all right?
Everything's great.
It's a long time, your voice.
Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Family's good. Good to see you at July 4th. That was quite a celebration, seeing your family there.
I enjoyed myself. Great. You see all my grandkids around me?
I know, it's great.
See them all around me? I have to take them out, Grandpa, I want to come with you. Everybody, I want to say thanks for you to provide those tickets for them, too.
Yeah, no, it was great to see them, because that's really what that event's about, right? It's about this next generation enjoying it and really getting out and enjoying the concert and the fireworks and just, we were lucky, right? Great weather.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I know the weather was good.
Yeah.
What a crowd.
Huge, about 20,000. Amazing.
You know what I enjoy?
Tell me.
Guess. Make a guess.
It's got to be just seeing me.
I didn't know that Light could have danced on stage. It's dangerous,
What's that?
That thing is dangerous,
Yeah.
Because when I see those, it look like a real people dancing.
It was amazing, huh?
It's amazing.
The technology is unbelievable. And it was, people were just mesmerized. And it was something unique that we hadn't done before. So it was really special. And they played everywhere. So.
And you know what I love? Is when somebody say to me, they're going to get off stage and go in that bus. And I said, they're not human beings, so they're going to go in the bus and say, watch and see where they're going.
And that's where they went. They're here.
They went straight into the bus.
Exactly.
So we had the bus carry. They went inside the bus in real life.
Exactly.
Could somebody hold that?
I know. I wanted to get a picture with them with it all on, but I'm sure they couldn't wait to get it off. It was so hot, you know.
Man, they danced like hell.
It was unbelievable.
Michael Jackson, they danced like hell.
And the technology,
and
you had to be there to really enjoy it, right? I mean, you can't even catch it on video. It's so...
And they were there for almost about 20 to 30 minutes dancing.
Yeah. It was a great crowd pleaser. You know, the fireworks were longer than ever. The concert was great. We really had a great time. And I think it was one of those nights where everybody came, not just Sunrise. We were so many people from around the county came, and that's really what we wanted.
And I watched those. Who create those things?
I don't know. The technology is unbelievable to sync it the way they did.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah.
I could not believe what I was seeing. That's why I'm saying these things will get people into trouble.
Yeah, but I think you could do the same thing. If you put on one of those suits and turn the lights off in Studio A, you could do the same thing. You could dance.
Eh? Anyway, what's been happening in Sunrise? It's a long time we don't know. I'm satisfied. Let me be honest with you. And I'm a man, you know, when I talk.
Yeah.
I don't hide behind anybody back.
Yep.
The one thing I don't like is those cool lights and Sunset Strip. I'm happy I have you here. And they are serving all day until 2 o'clock or 2:33. Why didn't you people put it to end when people are in school and come up, because people is complaining to me. They are beating me up.
Yeah, well, so here's the deal,
so
right?
I want you to
we
talk about your thing first and then we go to that.
Yeah. No, let's definitely talk about that because it's really important and it's across all the county. You know, what we're here to talk tonight about is something that people don't talk about a lot. It's trash, right? We put our trash outside or we put it in the dumpster where we live and we just assume it disappears. But, you know, Duke, we have a trash crisis in Broward County. We generate 5 million tons of trash each year here in Broward County.
In Broward County?
In Broward County. That's 20,000 pounds every minute that we generate. And we're running out of places to put it. And what we found is that if we keep going like this, the market, the people who dispose of this, the companies that dispose of it, are going to hold us over the barrel, and we are going to lose control of our economic future. Aside from the environmental crisis that's happening, you know, we were on track to hit the state goal of 75% recycling. And recycling is important because it preserves landfill capacity and keeps it out of the incinerator. We're at 39%. And the reason is about mistakes that were made 50 years ago that we're living with now. And to the credit of the cities all over the county, after we had a lot of litigation in 2013, 2014, suing the county and all sorts of problems, a bunch of the mayors got back together and said, we have got to fix this crisis. We're losing control of our destiny. And what we've built is called the Solid Waste Authority of Broward County. And it has 28 cities in the county working together. And the whole goal of it is for us to combine our tonnage to get the best pricing while doing what we know we have to do, which is to divert from landfills, reduce, and recycle. We are a nation that just thinks you can throw it at the end of the curb and nothing matters. But the reality is we're running out of landfill capacity, and it's going to cost us a fortune. So to the credit of the cities that have all gotten together, we've put together this plan that is almost ready to be approved. We're waiting for the last few cities to approve it. And what will happen from there is we're going to be developing programs here in this county, right? We're not going to rely on anybody else. We're going to do it here in this county that are aggressive in recycling, that we're dealing with composting on both yard waste and our food supply. You know, organics, what we throw out is the worst part of what goes in a landfill. And yet we know countries all over the world have been composting for generations. And it's our time to do that. And there's also things called like construction and demolition debris that goes in a landfill that shouldn't. It's recyclable. We have a plan now that the idea is we're going to work together as cities, which we have never done. This is generational, this change. And I'm really proud of my colleagues around the county, mayors and commissioners who've worked so hard over the last 3 years to build this plan to really make a difference for our residents and our businesses. And let me just finish with this. This is not just about the environment. It's about economics. When you look at what the Florida Panthers are doing in the arena, they recycle as much as they can, and they're composting. They're not doing it just because they're good stewards. it makes economic sense. They control what comes in. You look at businesses like City Furniture and others, they recycle almost everything that goes to your house and gets unpacked. They put back on the truck and they recycle it. They demand of their suppliers that it's recyclable material. And again, it's not just that they're good stewards, it's good economics. When the bean counters had figured this out, that we can make money on this, and this is what we've all learned. Trash is a series of commodities, and we have to do better at extracting that and keeping it out of the landfill. And I think this is going to be something we're going to be proud of. But it hasn't been like one person. It's been, like I said, these 28 cities working together in a way we've never seen in the history of Broward County to try to make a difference for the next generation.
So you're going to have a particular area owned by the government or by Broward County?
So that's a great question. So, part of the problem we have is we've run out of space here, right? 50 years ago, Palm Beach County and Broward County were in the same dilemma. Palm Beach County built a system. They own all of the assets. They own the waste energy plant. They own the landfill. They own the transfer stations, the trucks. Broward County went a different direction. And here's something that's going to shock you, Duke. When we built 2 waste to energy plants here in Broward County, and you and I paid for it. All the residents and businesses paid for it. We paid for the brick and mortar by increased cost of garbage until the bonds were paid off. When we finished paying off those 2 waste to energy plants, we didn't own it. For whatever reason, the county gave the keys to the operator, and they got that for free. So we gave away the public assets that we could have been using.
I know one used to be off 31st. On the right-hand side, heading north.
So there's 2. There's one at 441, right? Everybody knows about that one. And then there was one up at the landfill.
Yes, up in
Coconut Creek.
Coconut Creek area, yes.
But here's the thing. They dismantled that. They tore it down, saying there's not enough demand for it. And now we realize that there is more than enough demand. We could have used that, but we didn't own it. So when we started doing this, as mayors getting together and talking about this, part of the goal was, hey, can we build our own recycling facility because we don't have to make money at it, right?
Okay.
We just got to break even, and we can achieve it. Government moves way too slow. You can't run a company the way government works, and we just took too long to be able to get an agreement. In the meantime, Waste Management has built, honestly, the state-of-an-art facility down in Pembroke Pines, and it is amazing, and there's no reason for us to build there. They can handle all of our recycling if we put it in the right place. And so in the time it took us to get organized, industry went and built. So when we come out of this, we're not going to own because there's enough assets here. But what we can do is use the combined tonnage. It's basic economics. If you're going to buy a pound of sugar, it's going to be more expensive than if you buy a truckload, right?
Okay.
So we're going to combine the tonnage over long term and get the best contracts for everybody. And in the meantime, I'm really proud of the cities. They realize we have got to recycle. We have got to do better at reduction. And all of these residents who've been doing this for years in their backyard gardens, right, who've been putting their banana peels and eggshells out there for years, understand this. And this is what we need to be doing at a government level. We don't have a choice anymore.
Okay, that's good. So you guys are working on it right now?
We are. We have the last few cities to approve it. Lauderhill has it on next week, North Lauderdale, Oakland Park, Davie. And once that's done, we're ready to get going.
Sunrise approved it too?
Yeah, we did. We did. So Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, really, when you look at it, it's really from the ocean to the Everglades, right? From the seagrass to the sawgrass, north and south. Everybody realizes this is something we have to do. And I'll just end with this. It is very rare that cities work together as well as they've done on this, but also that we've galvanized the community, not just the environmentalists who know we need to do this, but also the business community. The business leaders of Broward County have fully endorsed this because they know it's good economics. When we have nowhere to send our garbage, it's going to cost us a fortune, and we need to start acting now. So I appreciate you giving the time. It's something a lot of people don't even know is going on because we, like I said, we put it at the end of the block, and we hope it just goes away.
Now we're going to talk about those school zone cameras. And as I say, we're not opposing not having school zone cameras there because I have 2 going to school right now. All right? But we are looking at it. School is between 6:37 in the morning and about 2:30. And they go into school inside at, say, call it 8 o'clock. So between 8 and 12. So between 8 and said 2:30. Why is it on? And what time is it? Another question people are asking me. What time does it turn on? What time does it turn off?
Right. So that's a really good question. Let's back up, though. This is something, and it's bizarre, right? Because it's rare that Tallahassee says, go do something like this, right? Tallahassee is the one who passed the law that gave the cities the right to do it. And this is really important. Cities all across the county, all across the state have done this.
Yes, but the timing. Is it timing?
Yes. No,
if
they're
you
doing
go,
the same thing.
If you go here, when you come from here, drive and you see the school zone unlimited with time they put it to.
Yeah,
that is the problem we're talking about.
But let's talk about that, because one of the biggest complaints I get, I mean, people complain about a lot of things, is speeding. Right?
Yeah, speeding
everywhere, right?
They catch me all the time, too.
Thank you for,
They catch me. A policeman catch me last week, Thursday night. I was rushing to get here. I must be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was rushing to get here, get on the air. And I was doing about 90, 95 along the...
In a school zone?
No, on the 595.
Yeah.
And the trooper run me down and catch me. And I told him exactly, I said, yes, I've been speeding a little bit because I want to come on the air. And he walk away and come back on. And I was very nice to him. And he came back and he said to me, I'm not going to give you any ticket because you're a good driver and you've been driving for a long time. Slow down. And I accept it. And I told him the truth. He said, I love your honesty. I'm telling you.
No, and I think that's right. But I think when we hear about what the community complains about a lot, and it's something we don't have enough ways of stopping, is speeding. So let's start there, 1. 2, it is not that when the schools are out of the school zone times that it is a school zone speed. It goes back to the normal speed, right? So if it's a 35 or if it's a 45, if you're around Discovery, it goes back to 45. But here's the problem. People are doing 60. They're doing, in a 35, they're doing 50. You can't be doing that. And that is a major issue. And so what the state said, and I think the reasoning from the state in saying that the cities could do this was even, and we'll take high schools and middle schools where it's primarily, but there are kids who don't, who leave. There are parents who come and go. There's vendors who come in and out. There's reasons why we shouldn't be speeding around schools at any time of the day. But let's be really clear. People are not getting tickets at a school zone speed of 15 miles an hour all day long. They're actually violating, right? If it's 35, they're doing 46 or more to get a ticket. It's set at 11 miles over. So, I understand the complaint, but what the real complaint is, look, you shouldn't be ticketing me before speeding. And I don't think that that's a good place to be. Now, to the credit of the state, it's not, you don't get points, right? It's not going to affect your insurance.
But you burn your pocket.
But it does.
But you see, but
guess what? Here's what happens. It's changing behavior. Let me give you an example. When we did a study, and we're not the only ones, the other cities did it as well. They said, let's find out how many speed violations occurred at a particular school. What do you think per day the number was?
Maybe about 10, 15.
5,000.
A day?
Yes.
In school
Not
zone?
just us. No. In a particular school zone. We have schools that have that much traffic.
5,000?
Yes, because here's what happens. First of all, in the morning, if you know it and I know it, nothing's more frustrating than driving 15 miles an hour in a school zone and watching somebody do 30, right? Right? We're all in a rush in the morning. I want to get to Dunkin' Donuts and get my coffee too. I want to get to work. But that is infuriating. I have no sympathy. But the rest of the time, the point is, you still can't be. And this has really been something that people have been fighting for, saying, look, we have to deal with speeding. And if you go around the world, there are speed zone cameras, not just, you go to New York, you know this, Duke. In New York, there's speed zone cameras not near schools, in places that they have speeding problems.
What time does those cameras turn off?
So they turn off when school's out.
So it turns on at about 5:36 in the morning.
No, it turns on.
Sunset
No, it turns on when the school zone starts for the day, whatever that is. Elementary, middle, and high school are different.
And it turns off when school let out. That's school. Everybody gone home.
When that's over. That's right. And in the meantime, then what people do is go back to what they always do, right? Which is speed. And I know you're not endorsing that.
In the pocket, man. You're digging out a pocket,
right,
man.
But here's the easiest way to save money, right?
Don't speed.
Bingo.
Well, you know, we have our big independence celebration coming up in
Yeah.
Lauderhill, so I know you're responsible for that one. And,
Absolutely. Again, going to be saying, hopefully the weather's great this year
I hope so too.
and we get a good turnout. I
hope
mean,
so.
this is a great year to
Sun
do
is
it.
hot, man. It's hot.
I know.
Today I went outside, man. Almost the heat coming out the ground.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, and you've got all the tinted windows, and it's still, these cars are just way too hot.
Right now,
Yeah.
my pool, I have to be putting water in the pool, you know.
Yeah.
The sun keeps sucking it out, sucking it out, sucking it out. Hot, hot. What new? What else you have to talk about? Anything else?
No, we're really good. We're talking trash. Just want to tell people, recycle right. Support this program. Do the right thing. And together we can actually tackle this crisis, one that's been growing. And I want to say one more time, I'm really, really proud of the cities. If you're living in one of these 28 cities that have been working so hard for this, you really got to be proud that they are being visionary and trying to take on a problem that, frankly, no one really wants to talk about. It's not a sexy topic, and yet it's an important one.
Well, I can say time and time again, I love the sunrise. I can't complain. I see the grass is big green. Every minute I see somebody doing something, taking care of the street. I see them clean out the water area, suck out those things. I see them putting up new little mini park where people can sit down.
Yeah, over on Hiatus. You saw that? Yeah,
that's right beside me there on Hiatus, right there.
And that's a part that we had our staff essentially build. We were able to save a lot of money.
Yeah,
it was a land we had right on the Greenway. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm saying I love that area. I myself walk over there more time too and enjoy it. But I want to give you guys credit for keeping the street clean.
Well, let me just say, this is a staff-driven. Our staff in Sunrise is fantastic. This clean team is fantastic.
Somebody commented me that. I wish they were living in Sunrise.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that happened.
They really care. They really care. And the other thing we have to say is we've got to thank the residents, because the residents have backed these programs year after year, including the expansion of the parks and our summer camps, and all the things that we are able to do as a city is because of resident support.
Here's one place I want to see your people improve on. Sunrise improve on. Sunset Strip on the left side and the east side going over to the borderline of Lauderhill. You guys need to take care.
Listen, at the end of Sunset Strip, there's a big affordable housing project going in there. 400 units.
Yeah.
And it's going to transform, right? We're finally, hopefully, going to get a good grocery store in there. That's going to be really good. And it's going to redevelop the area. And it's going to be a gateway, because that is the heart of our city. Mm-hmm. You've seen Duke, you were there when we opened up the Village Art Plaza. Mm-hmm. That night was unbelievable. And we still see how energized that is, from the farmers market on the weekend to the new park system. That entire area is going to be redeveloped. And you're absolutely right. That's something that we've been focusing on.
You guys need to take care of that little place there.
Yeah.
I like to see this improvement. I like to do even on Nabil on Sunrise Boulevard there, hit down all those big trees there and put in a lot of greenery inside. I love that area. Looks good.
It looks really good.
Yeah, looks good. I see you guys improving on the road and those greenery all over the place. And I see now on 29 Manor, heading back to Nabil, I see you guys planting some flowers on the left-hand side.
Exactly.
You guys
they really have done a great job. And, between the clean team and staff really focusing on beautifying, right? Mm-hmm. But it really takes the residents and the businesses, people like you do, to say that's valuable.
I wish you guys were planting up some fruit trees, though.
Listen, we've been giving away trees. I had a resident who showed me the mango tree that he got from one of our events.
I could get some of those mango
trees. You got to come. You got to come to the events. We have free
trees.
trees.
Green gauge. I want green gauge, and I want 2 of those low coconut, maybe about 4 feet high, to plant. I get rid of some of those. Everybody passes in my ear and said, "Boy, I love how that place look." I said, "You love it too."
Exactly.
Yes. Anything else before you go?
No, all good. I'm really appreciative. Duke, it's good to see you again. And thanks for being out there for July 4th.
Yes, keep it good.
All good.
Thanks again for having me there. God bless you.
God bless you.
Yes, you heard it there from the mayor of Sunrise. You know, I don't leave no bone. I don't throw no bone. I know people out there listen. Did you ask him about the school zone? Here I asked him. I didn't touch the red light because I've been going for a while. Seems like I have to go and run for a commissioner there or something. Yeah, what's like the red light? I didn't touch that one. A lady told me that I should go and run to change those red lights. What do you think?
Listen, you know how you avoid getting a red light ticket?
Yeah. slow down.
Don't run a red light.
All right, thank you.